JCPC Apologetics is from the devil. I'm JC Pilcher, and this is JCPC Apologetics. Hello guys, so we are going to do our first in this series that I was talking about on bad arguments that people have made against me and against others, and sometimes in support of me that weren't so good. And the first one we're going to deal with is the most common error that you will find anywhere you see people arguing about something, and that is what is called ad hominem.
What's wrong with you people?
You might ask, what is ad hominem? Ad hominem is when you attack the person who is giving an argument rather than the argument. For example, what I just said in the intro, JCPC Apologetics is from the devil. I have been told that quite a few times now. And first of all, I would beg to differ. Second of all, aside from the fact that this claim is not substantiated, what does it actually communicate? Does that disprove my argument? Let me say it this way. If I came to you saying 2 + 2 = 4, and then the person says, JCPC Apologetics is of the devil, does that then mean 2 + 2 no longer equals 4? You see, there's a huge gap in your logic here. If the fact that, let's say, even for the sake of the argument, I am from the devil, does that automatically change what I said as untrue? Does that automatically make everything I say untrue? You get what I'm saying? When you insult the person giving the argument, you don't discredit the argument. And usually they're not as extreme as that person's from the devil. Usually it's something like, well, he's stupid. He doesn't know enough about the subject. That's a really popular one. You need to go back and study this subject. And as soon as you know better, you can make a video on it. The underlying argument being there, unless you agree with me, you don't know what you're talking about, which is really arrogant and bad logic. It shows that you are the guy that people ought to not be listening to. So yeah, when you attack the person giving the argument, you have automatically lost the debate. You have shown that you don't have the, how shall we put it, the intellectual strength to be engaging in a debate. So yeah, let's no longer be attacking and smearing the people that we disagree with. And of course, it doesn't just happen on small scale stuff like mine. It happens with the bigwigs as well. Like, for example, I was listening to James White recently, and somebody attacked him because they didn't like the institution or something about his degree, where he got his doctorate. And my thought was, okay, let's just say for the sake of argument that you're correct and his doctorate is illegitimate and the guy has no more education than I do. If that were true, does that negate everything he's ever said? As a matter of fact, it doesn't. You still have to take the things that he said and say whether they're true or not. A great example is this. We can take whatever you say that you think is true and take a transcript of your favorite guy saying it and have me read it. Does it automatically come untrue because me, who's not according to your qualifications, read it? Does that negate the truth of it? Of course not. This is dumb. This is just ignorance in the highest level, and it's intellectual laziness, because you feel like if you attack the guy, you no longer have to believe what they say. And Christians, you definitely ought not to engage in this, because you know what? You can make legitimate cases against anybody who's ever brought the scripture. You know, sometime in their walk they have been hypocritical, right? I've done it. You've done it. All of us have done it. Then we could just say, you can't listen to that pastor. Why? He's hypocritical. You can't listen to that pastor. He's hypocritical. Well, in some sense, everybody has played a hypocrite at some point in their life. If attacking the person, sometimes even on a legitimate basis, delegitimizes his argument, then nothing is true. All you're doing is making a discussion impossible. So that's the end of that quick video. please guys, no longer engage in ad hominem. You're not helping anything. All you're doing is making yourself look like what, and the moment you are, and that is a fool. We should not argue like fools. We should give reasoned responses, and ad hominem is not reasonable, and it doesn't really count as a legitimate response. So, with that said, God bless, have a great day, think smartly, and do some research on that fallacy yourself, and please don't engage in it.
What's wrong with you people? I'm serious.
Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment below and feel free to like and share it so others can see it as well. Also, subscribe so that you can keep up to date on future videos. And as always, please check below to see resources that I've used that might help you to further your studies. God bless and have a great day.